Thank you for taking a moment out of your day to respond to our first video. In this time of looming uncertainty, people are looking around for new opportunities, for new beginnings, and certainly for ways to secure a better and brighter future for them and their families. Before we begin your journey, we do have a responsibility to you and to ourselves to issue a disclaimer. Please take a moment to pause this video on the next screen and read through the disclaimer before continuing. Thank you for taking a moment to read our disclaimer and to acknowledge that we are not financial advisors and do not accept any responsibility for loss or damage suffered by any person or body relying directly or indirectly on any information contained within this presentation. What we would like to share with you today is our learnings and knowledge developed and cultivated over years. Above all else, we have learned that there is system, and it is through a carefully planned system that wealth is created, accumulated, and safeguarded. We channel our energies in two distinct directions: property and gold. Let us start with gold. Gold remains the most secure hedge against inflation, and even though the price of gold does fluctuate, it remains one of the most effective means of saving. Gold comes in many forms, from coins like Kruger Rands to jewelry, and of course to bullion. Gold is a hedge against inflation. When you push a trolley through your local supermarket, we have all noticed that you certainly got more groceries last year for your money than you do today, and considerably less than you did 5 years ago. Gold is almost immune to inflation. Gold has maintained its value through the ages. An illustration of this is the purchasing of an upmarket luxury car. The value of 1 kilogram bar of gold would have enabled you to purchase an upmarket vehicle in 1920, and 100 years later, this still holds true. Gold remains rare, and producing it requires more effort and more expense than a government's ability to simply print more money on demand. This is why this rare commodity has continued to rise in price and holds its value. Gold is and will always remain a crisis commodity. Take the current situation we all find ourselves in. Stock markets are volatile, with extreme swings from day to day. Currencies are losing value, and with that, the faith of the population in governments. Gold has maintained its value. In fact, through all of this chaos, gold has increased in value. Kruger Rands have always been an effective vehicle for saving and building reserves, but they do have certain limitations. It is still illegal to transport Kruger Rands across the border. Jewelry remains an expensive way to acquire gold, as the money is paid for the craft, but the value lies in the actual weight of the gold. Furthermore, it is illegal to melt down jewelry into bullion, and you run the risk of confiscation and prosecution. Private bullion has none of these inhibitors. It is affordable, transferable, transportable, and still retains its strong value. Our recipe is simple. We use crypto trading to fund our gold purchases, our profits to fund our further trading in global markets, and finally, our profits to invest in property that we secure through the use of trust structures. In order to make all of this possible, we have partnered with a German-based company whose aim is to bring gold ownership back to the masses. This enables us to supply gold in small and affordable increments, making it possible for anyone to purchase and save in gold. We have developed an entire ecosystem that is centered around the purchasing of gold in small increments, that is both accessible and affordable to the average man in the street. We would love the opportunity to speak to you one-on-one and to take you through our online webinar, another reality of the world that we live in right now, and show you how you can take a small initial investment of as little as 5,000 Rand and start your own path to financial security and success. Simply reply webinar by WhatsApp to the number on screen below, and we will make contact with you to set up a time that is most suitable for you. We urge you all at this time to stay safe, remain vigilant, and take care of those closest to you. We look forward to meeting you online soon and in person when this crisis has passed.